Hi, and welcome to our Healthy You Virtual Festival. My name is Sophie. I'm a coordinator with Healthy You East Cambs, and I'm going to be taking you through some strength and balance exercises today. Really easy things that you can do in your own home a few times a week that are going to make a massive difference to you moving forwards. Every year we lose, if we're not careful, we can lose 1 to 2% of our functional abilities. So it's really important just to help us with everyday activities such as walking to the shops or getting out and about, that we are as strong and we've got a really good balance as to the best of our ability. So I'm going to take you through a few exercises. You don't need anything other than something to hold on to. It might be a chair, it might be the back of a sofa, it might be a tabletop, whatever it is, it's something that you can find in your own home. Okay, we're going to keep it very simple, very straightforward, and I'll show you ways that you can progress and build on the little exercises so that you can keep benefiting even more moving forwards. Excellent. Right, so the first one that we're going to do is directional movements. So it's the sort of thing that if we're out and about, we're for a walk and we suddenly have to take a step out to the side, or we have to dodge something for whatever reason, or we're stepping around somebody on a pavement, we have to make sure that we're working on the external strength in the hips as well. So holding onto a support one side, it might be a support, it could be a wall, doesn't matter. What you're going to do is you're just going to keep the leg closest to the support. I'm going to keep my left leg steady with the chair here, and I'm just going to lunge. So I'm going to start off lunging out to the front and then push back. I'm going to do that again and push back. And I'm going to go 3 times and push back. So really push back on that leg that's done the lunge. You're then going to change direction. So we're going to take it out to the side and push. And again, and push. And 3 times and push back. We can then take it behind us to a different direction. Lunge back, push, lunge back, and push. And a 3rd time, and push. So you can see we're working on all of these actions, coming forward, to the side, we might be going back a little bit, and it's really making sure that this hip is nice and strong and could support us at going in these different directions. Now, for you, obviously you're going to do both sides to make sure that you've worked on both hips and both sides of the body, and we've thought about that balance. Now I'd start off with maybe 3 repetitions going in each direction, but as you get better and stronger, you can start to stride out that little bit more, take that lunge a little further, and you can add more repetitions. So that's number 1, our lunge. Second thing we're going to do is some heel raises. Now there are 2 ways we can use the heel raises. We can use them for strength training and we can use them for balance training. If we're working with strength, then we're not going to worry about keeping balance as well. So we can have hold of a chair or something in front of us. Just have my chair here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to stand up nice and straight. I'm going to tuck my bottom under, and then I'm going to pull in my tummy, so I'm really working the centre part of my body here as well. Holding on to the balance with 1 hand, 2 hands, a fingertip, it doesn't matter. We're going to push up through the toes, nice and tall, nice and strong, and then we're going to slowly control that coming back down. Now as you push up, I want you to really focus on putting your weight through the big toe and the toe next to the big toe, and that will really help to stabilise your ankles. So as we push up, up we go, nice and tall, taking the weight through the big toe and the toe next to it, and then we're going to slowly come down. And then we're going to push up, we're going to hold it up there, remember to breathe, and then we're going to come down. So again, with strength, you can start with maybe 3 repetitions and build up to 8. Ideally, we're going to be working on 10 to 12 repetitions there for that exercise. So taking the same exercise, but this time challenging our balance and working on balance, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to tuck the bottom under, we're going to hold the tummy in. We're going to have the chair there, or the countertop, whatever it is, but we're going to try not to use it. So we're going to push up through those toes, up we go, nice and tall and strong again. And then we're going to control it coming back down. Now if you need to use your balance, please do. Just put your finger down, hold a hand, whatever it is, but let's challenge that balance. To improve balance, we need to feel the wobble. Okay, so when you're up there, if you start to feel that wobble, that's a good thing. It means your body is working hard to stabilize yourself, and it's going to improve as a result. And we're going to come down. So what we're looking for with balance is we're looking to be able to hold that balance for prolonged periods of time. You might start with 5 seconds, 10 seconds, but over a period of time, you might find that you can build up to maybe up to a minute, being able to balance up there. And to progress that, if you want to take it even further with the strength or the balance, whatever it is, you can maybe take that heel raise, so you're right up on your tiptoes, and then you might reach up as if you're going for a top shelf. You might bring the other arm up, and then you might come down. So there are different ways that you can increase the benefits and make your body work that little bit harder. The next exercise is we're going to be doing toe raises and taking the weight onto the heels. Now this will strengthen your feet and your ankles, but it will also challenge your balance. So what we want to avoid doing is we want to avoid sticking the bottom out. We want to just raise those toes, make the legs do the work. As you can see, I'm holding on to my balance to keep myself stable, and then I'm going to bring the toes back down. So I'm going to raise the toes up, nice and strong, keep that bottom tucked under, and then we're going to come back down. To progress, try to use the support less times, or have a little bit longer without using it before you grab hold of it again. If you feel yourself wobbling and you want to step back, simply control the step and come out of it backwards or come out of it forwards. As long as you're in control, that's all that matters. Then we're avoiding this kind of wobbliness going up there. I know I said I want you to feel the wobble, but I don't want you to feel the kind of the dancing flower wobble. Just a little bit of a wobble. So if you feel that balance being challenged, either come back down forwards, or if you're up there and you feel yourself going backwards, you can just step out of it and come back. And again, we're looking to build up, say, up to about a minute of holding those toes up. And you can, if you want to, again, while your toes are up, you can ask your arms to do something as well. And it's just getting the brain and the body to work in different ways. Okay, fantastic. So the last one that we're going to think about doing with the legs is going to be the flamingo swing. It's a lovely word. Holding on to the balance. The leg nearest the chair is going to stay stable. We're going to take the weight on that. And then we're simply going to swing the other leg forwards and backwards, opening up the hip and the groin and working through the bottom. And as you get better, you might be able to raise your leg a little higher at the front and at the back and really get some mobility through the hip. Okay? Now for a bit of progression here, you could even swing it from side to side. Get a little bit more of that external rotation through the hip joint. Okay? So there we go. And again, you'll work on both legs, not just the one. The last one that we're going to do, bit of an upper body strength exercise, it's going to be a wall press. So if you prefer to be down on the floor in a proper press up, that's absolutely fine, but this is just as good. We're going to stand with our feet near the wall, sort of arm's distance away, and then hands flat on the wall. Keep the body nice and strong and nice and straight. We're going to bend the arms, and then we're going to push the body back up. Try to keep the arms quite narrow in that push, so we're not taking the arms out here, keeping them quite nice and narrow, and then we're really working down the back part of the arm here through the tricep as we bend and we push. These are the muscles, those tricep muscles, are the ones that are really useful when we're washing our hair or sort of working up here. They're going to help stabilize us. So there we go. hands flat on the wall. We're going to bend the elbows, keep the elbows tucked in, and then we're going to push back. You can progress this by moving a little bit further away from the wall to begin with. You could take your arms a little closer together. You can try with your hands further apart. See how it feels. See which, if you can tell that it's working on different muscle groups. Okay, fantastic. So there you have it. There's a range of exercises there that are really going to help to improve your strength, to improve your balance, and are going to help make everyday activities just that little bit easier. Try to practice these 2-3 times a week. Get them into your daily routine. You know, why not when you're out for a walk and you stop at a bench for a rest, have a little flamingo swing while you're there. They don't have to be done separately, they can be incorporated into other things that you're doing. Okay? Really important with this type of things that you're looking after yourself, you're listening to yourself, and if anything hurts or feels really uncomfortable, that you seek some professional advice. But I think most people can have a go at these, and I'm sure you will enjoy them, and I'm sure you'll feel stronger and you'll feel your balance improve as a result. So have fun, and if you want any more information about strength and balance classes in your area, then please get in touch, and I'm sure there'll be something out there for you. Okay, take care, bye-bye.